Okay, guys, so we're here with Tim from Element Games in the Northwest Gaming Centre, and we're going to be talking a little bit about sort of the venue and where it's been and where it's going and stuff like that. So, how did Element Games start?
Well, funnily enough, Element Games was started off by Byron and Greg. Started off in a shed. As a lot of I think retailers do. They start small and obviously grow big. About I think 2 years ago, they moved into this building. So Marauder Games was running the Northwest Gaming Centre, and they basically set up a retail space here. And any gamer that's been here for the last year or so will have seen that this box, the black box that was the shop, is just filled and filled and filled and filled with stock. And picking web orders, was getting fit to burst. And then Steamforged, our sister company, moved out, and then we were able to expand into all this space. And we've not actually ordered like much more stock. So all of this stock was in there with everything else. So it's quite impressive to actually see it all expand out.
So, it's been through a massive change in terms of like being revamped and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the changes that it's gone through to become the space that it is today?
Yeah, so the shop environment, has like trebled or quadrupled in size. We've also got lots of space now between the rows, so there's a lot of space for the web store staff to be able to pick orders and customers to come around. We've got a second admin desk, and we've got casual gaming space in the shop, so we can do demo games, stuff like that. But then also we've got the Northwest Gaming Centre now. Northwest Gaming Centre has been around for quite a while. If I'm polite, it didn't have the best reputation in the last few years. It needed a lot of TLC. It needed someone to come along and, with enthusiasm, inject some cash into it. Element Games was in a great position, and what we wanted to basically come in here and really turn it into a venue that people wanted to come to and come back to. And this is hopefully what we've achieved now. So, we've spent an awful lot of money. We've got, carpeting has gone in, and it seems silly when you say, "Oh, we put carpets in," but everybody just like walks through and says, "Oh, wow, carpets," and you've got the vinyl stuff on the bar floor. Lighting, all these LED panels. It's cool white light. So for people who sort of good painters, it's going to hopefully show off their models a lot better. And then just decorating. It sounds daft, but just getting a lick of paint on the walls. We've decorated the shop area, the gaming centre, the toilets. The toilets have had new flooring put in. I spent an entire Sunday putting up all the curtains. We got fans in there. We've got a new bar. So there's an awful lot going in, but I will very much say it is work in progress at the moment. And what we hope is that every time people see the venue and come back, that something's going to improve every time. And that's it. We can't just go in and just chuck a ridiculous amount of money and just turn it around in a week. So we're going to slowly improve it as it goes through. We're hoping that the most disruptive part of the refurbishment's out the way. And now what people will be able to do is they'll be able to come back, they'll be able to game, be it at events or club nights in the week. And then we're going to slowly just be adding stuff. So this potentially could be the last event for the tables that are currently in there. And then they will be reclassified as firewood. And we're going to be adding loads of new tables. We've got some prototypes in there. They're a bit higher, so you can stand at the tables. The flat screens are up on the wall. They're all linked. So you've got two 50 inches and three 32 inches. We had the football up last night, which went down very well. We're going to have the England match on later. We're going to have the keynote speech live streaming in the morning. The sound all comes through the TVs, so it doesn't matter where you sit in the hall. You're going to be able to see a pitch, you're going to be able to hear it. But as a tournament organiser, which I am myself, it's a fantastic resource to be able to put round timers up and round draws up on the wall.
So talking about sort of events and things like that. Obviously, you're running Lock and Load today and throughout the weekend. What are the hosting with Privateer Press, of course. But so what are the kind of events that are being run here, sort of in the past and sort of in the future, the next couple of months and so?
Historically, the Northwest Gaming Centre has played host to some really big UK events. I run Caledonian Uprising, which has been the biggest 40k event in the country, 170 plus players. There's some very big Hordes of War Machine events that go on here. The fantasy scene obviously died off with the change to Age of Sigmar, but that's really picking up now. And I am pleased to say that we've already got a prominent podcast has made a booking for later in the year, so we should be seeing a 60 plus player Age of Sigmar event coming to the venue.
Very cool.
Yeah, I've had at least half a dozen, if not more, emails from returning TOs and new people interested in booking the venue after the refurb. So I'm looking at 60-player Malifaux event for next year, but lots of little ones as well. I mean, we do our store championships like the FFG store championships. We do Friday Night Magic. We basically cater for anything and everything. Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Come down to Element Game to the Northwest Gaming Centre and enjoy yourself.